Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you how to make these shabby flowers, and these kind of look like the ones that you can buy on a trim like on eBay also, in different colors. And I wanted to give it a shot and try and do my own, and I think they came out so pretty, and I will share with you how I make them. And what you will need is a felt circle. Oh yeah, this was not so round, but I cut it, with my hand. I don't know how you can cut it with your, I don't know, Cricut or whatever. Then you will need a strip of fabric, and you can use whatever fabric you have. I have this fairly big amount of fabric, and I just cut a strip off, and the strip is about, yeah, a little bit wider than 1 inch, and it's about 50 inches long, because you will need a fairly long strip, or maybe you can, take two strips and glue them down, but with one it is easier. So what you would want to do is you would fold it while you glue it down on the felt circle. And I hope I will, this is my second attempt on recording this video. I will take my bracelet off because it makes sounds. So here we have the strip, and like I said, you fold it in half, and because I ripped it off, you have already this shabby looking edge, and then you put a little bit of glue on your felt circle, and then you would want to glue it down, and while you glue it down you will have to ruffle it up a bit, because those shabby flower trim, roses or whatever you want to call them, they are always ruffled on the outside. So that's how I glue it down, and be very careful not to burn yourself. But my glue gun, it doesn't heat up the glues like extremely hot, so I have more time to wiggle the fabric around and to play with it. That's what I like about this one. I have it from Lidl. To all the ladies who have a Lidl in Germany, or I don't know, I think in England you have a Lidl too, I'm not sure. Yeah, and then you would, like I said, try and ruffle it up while you glue it down. And I hope I'm staying in frame this time so that you ladies can see, because in my first attempt on recording the video I wasn't, a lot of times I wasn't in frame, so I figured I would do it again, because I really wanted to share this one with you, so you can make your own flowers, and you can make, you can take whatever fabric you have. You don't need to buy fabric. You can even use, like, old shirts or whatever you have that you are not wearing anymore, and just, cut it apart and make something pretty out of it. And so what I like to do is I like to make two rows of this, ruffled look. I think you can also make one, but I think with two, if you go with 2 rows, it's more pretty. So I just continue putting the fabric down, and I hope you can see and that the lighting is okay, because it's already very late over here. It's like 11 p.m. But I figured I would want to, share this with you so you can make your own shabby flowers. Most of you might have those trims, but it's really fun making your own flowers, and it's relaxing to me, after a long day with the kids. I like to be in my craft room even it's already very late. This relaxes me from, the stress of the day. If you have some strands that are hanging loose, just cut them off. So now I'm going with the second row. And you can tell, I will show you in a minute, that making this second row, it really fluffs the flower up, I think. See? This is with 2 rows and this is only 1. That's why I like to, do 2 rows. To make 2 rows, sorry. Oh, and like I said, the glue doesn't get very hot with this glue gun. If I have used my other one, my bigger one, which I used on my Tfw and Me roses, I would have burned myself already, because that one makes the glue very hot and I tend to burn myself a lot. So we almost finished the second row, and I think my camera is moving, right? It's always moving. So I just fold it, glue it down. So now we have 2 of these rows around the circle, and then see, there are, whoa, no worries. Yeah, you can cut these off later, but so what you can do now, or what you would want to do now, is you would switch it. You would put the, the ruffled, like the edge that you had here on the outside, you would switch it and then glue it down on, so that you have this normal, normal edge. I don't know, but yeah, you can see what I'm doing. So now, like I said, I switched it, and now you are going to make the, the rows in the center of those Shabby flowers. Oh, again, not in frame. So sorry, ladies. So, see, you just glue it down like so. And if there are any ends loose, you just put a little bit of glue and, press it down. So we continue now doing this, and this is what I meant with, you will need a long strip of fabric so you can make the flower in one piece. I think you can make it also with two strips maybe, but this way you will have it all done with one strip of fabric. So you can see I'm building this rose in the center now. See, I have glue all over my fingers. And as you can tell, I mean, it takes a little while, but it's not taking like too long. Like, you will need like 10 minutes for one flower. And if you hear something, it's my neighbors. It's very loud. They're listening to music or something. I don't know. It's very loud. But yeah, hope you don't mind. And they are listening to rock music or so. I don't know. Most of the people here in the house, they don't listen to hip hop or something, you know, R&B or so. They're just, they are all like heavy metal freaks. So we are almost done. So now I think I will cut a little strip the rest of this off. Put some glue in the center. And we'll build like the, you know, the center, like a rosebud. And like I said, I'm sorry, if the glue isn't too hot, you can wiggle the fabric around a little bit so that you can have your rose like so. And then just, you know, shape it a little bit, and yeah, there we go. So you can cut all these ends that are hanging off. You can just cut them off, and there you have your flower. And I think it looks pretty like those, you know, roses on those Shabby trim thingies. So just, you know, find whatever fabric you have laying around. No need to buy something, and try and make your own flowers, because you see, and you can make them in, you know, different sizes, bigger, smaller. It just depends on how wide you cut the strip. If you take a strip that is, you know, smaller, you will be able to make smaller flowers and, you know, smaller felt circles. So yeah, go ahead, play around with your fabrics, make your own shabby flowers, and thank you all for watching, and see you on my next one. Bye.